For the cheapest coins, FIFA points and accounts on FIFA Mobile and FIFA 17, go to ufifa.com, use the code TVM at checkout for a huge discount, link in the description. Go check them out. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome to something a little bit different on the channel I'm going to be testing out. We might do this once a month, who knows. This is going to be Player of the Month predictions. Now, we've got 6 players to go through. Those are the nominations right there. So we've got Sergio Aguero, Diego Costa, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, PEDRO, Matt Phillips, and of course, Jordan Pickford of Sunderland. One of those 6 will win it 100%. Now, it is called the EA Sports Player of the Month. That's not because EA Sports choose it. It's just because EA Sports sponsor it. So a lot of people will dig at EA for being biased or money grabbing towards this, that player, whatever. However, they don't have any say in it whatsoever. So people who are saying that are just clueless, basically. So just bear that in mind if you do decide to leave a comment down below. Now, let's move into it because we need to go through why they've been nominated and who should have been nominated there that isn't. So there's a video there that we can't watch due to copyright reasons. The link to the website for this, by the way, will be in the description should you wish to go and vote, because there's a lot of contributing factors. There's your vote, there's the league vote, there's all sorts of things that go into this. Okay, they actually just how the Premier League award works. There's a link down here if you want to click that. It will tell you how they decide the winner. So I haven't cast my vote just yet. I know pretty much who I'm going to vote for, but we're going to go through why they've been nominated first. So first up is Sergio Aguero of Manchester City. He played 3 times. He was on the winning side twice, they drew once, and he scored 3 goals in those 3 games. The striker struck 3 goals, including 2 at Burnley, that turned the match round. He is the joint leading scorer in the league, so he has been nominated for the performance basically against Burnley, and one other performance there as well, because apparently he didn't do anything in the 3rd game. So Diego Costa, he was nominated for winning 3 of 3 games, scoring twice and getting 2 assists. Let's read the little blurb. Costa's 2 goals and 2 assists helped Chelsea continue their unbeaten run. After a goal against Everton, Costa broke a stubborn Middlesbrough defence with the only goal at the Riverside. His run and cross also created Chelsea's winner against Tottenham. That is instrumental. That's actually a really good shout for Player of the Month. Really, really good shout. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, a player that I don't personally believe belongs in the nominations, and I'll explain why in a second. Ibrahimovic played twice, but scored on 3 occasions. So, interestingly enough, they've written there, he played twice, but scored on 3 occasions, and yet they have him down as playing 3 games, which is incorrect. As they've just stated, he only played twice. His 2 goals against Swansea helping United return to winning ways. He also struck the equaliser at home to West Ham, in match week 13. So he scored 3 goals, which they were accurate with. He got 2 assists. However, he only played twice. That, I mean, to me, other people have played 3 times. He's only played twice. Yes, okay, he had 2 very good games, but I don't think, based just on that, really, that he doesn't deserve a nomination. But I will get to why I think he doesn't deserve a nomination again in a second. PEDRO, he played 3. He won 3, obviously, Chelsea player again. He scored twice. He got 2 assists. I think he even got, did he get an inform for it? Or he should have done. Revitalised in Antonio Conte's new formation, PEDRO was one of their key creators and scorers last month, scoring twice, including the crucial goal before half-time that started the fight back against Tottenham Hotspur. So obviously he's done some things throughout the month. He's actually been on my radar for Team of the Week quite a lot. He's been brushed aside by a couple of other people here or there as well. So, I mean, he's always been there. I've noticed every time I do Team of the Week predictions, he's always been there. And then we get to the last 2, the sort of unlikely 2, really. We've got the big hitters above there, and then we've got Matt Phillips of West Brom. Played 3, won 2, drew 1. West Brom on insane form right now. He scored twice and he got 3 assists. That's more assists than any other player. He's equaled the goal tally as well, which is very good. West Brom midfielder had a stellar month, scoring twice and setting up 3 other goals. He scored and assisted in each of the wins against Leicester and Burnley and provided the assist for the goal at Hull City. So not the hardest of opponents there. You know, they've played Leicester, who are on a very bad run of form as of late. Obviously Burnley and Hull, 2 newcomers to the Premier League. So they didn't have the hardest of opponents, but you still got to admire the fact that he managed to score twice and get 3 assists in 3 games. He's one of the front runners in my opinion. Jordan Pickford, finally, I just remember his save against, I can't remember, was it against Hull? Unbelievable. In fact, I think they mention it here. He played 3 times. They won 2 of their games. They lost 1, which I think is the only defeat in the entire nomination there, but it is Sunderland, so you would expect it. But he's kept them in it. He's kept 1 clean sheet, and he made 16 saves in 3 games, which is very impressive. The Sunderland goalkeeper saves against Bournemouth were a key factor in securing the club's first Premier League win of the season, and he repeated the heroics in the next match week in the home win against Hull. I can't remember which one it was, Bournemouth or Hull, where he made an absolutely phenomenal save in like the final 5 minutes to actually secure the win there. I remember that one. It was one of those reasons why I thought he should have had an inform for that week. I think he was in the Team of the Week predictions. However, we'll have a look at these 6 nominations then. So Aguero, Diego Costa and Zlatan Ibrahimovic, although they've all had very good months, Diego Costa in particular, I don't think they will be the front runners. I don't know why. Diego Costa's got a good shout there, but I just think that we can rule them out. Zlatan, in my opinion, doesn't even deserve to be there. One person who I think deserves to be there instead of Zlatan, it is another Chelsea player. It's Victor Moses. Victor Moses has had an absolutely monstrous month. He has been phenomenal. And again, he's got 1 inform, but he could have easily have had 2 or 3 informs if EA like to give informs back to back, which they don't like doing unless it's real super duper circumstances. But yeah, I think Zlatan should have been bumped there for Moses. He's had don't get me wrong, he's had 2 very good games there, but 2 of the goals came against 1 club, and it was Swansea, who are bottom of the league and are struggling right now. He only played twice, and Moses had a better month than him. So, no disrespect, Manchester United fans, Zlatan is a god amongst men, but I don't think he should have been nominated. Or maybe there should have been 7 nominations. Then we come to the final 3, and in my opinion, the final 3 who deserve to be shout out the most, really, Pedro, Matt Phillips, and Jordan Pickford, hence the reason why they are on the thumbnail and not Zlatan, so on and so forth. Now, Pedro, very good month, obviously winning 3 of 3 games. He scored twice, got 2 assists, but I don't think it's as good as what Matt Phillips has done, seeing as how Matt Phillips isn't actually... Well, he plays for, no disrespect to West Brom, but Chelsea are Chelsea, right? Matt Phillips plays for West Brom, and he's still equalled. In fact, he's gone 1 better than what Pedro has actually managed to do. He's got 3 assists as opposed to Pedro's 2, and he scored twice, matching what Pedro has done as well. And Pedro has got world-class players around him worth 50, 60, upwards of $1 million each. Matt Phillips hasn't quite got that, and he's still managed to do it. So Matt Phillips, for me, is the front runner. Jordan Pickford, a very close second, because he's a very good player, Jordan Pickford. And like I said, those 1 or 2 saves against those clubs that he pulled out was absolutely phenomenal. And I wouldn't begrudge him getting it whatsoever. But in my personal opinion, it has to go to Matt Phillips. He has been absolutely astonishing. West Brom, as I'm speaking, are 6th in the table. I honestly thought that they were going to get relegated this year. They've been on borrowed time for the last few seasons, West Brom, but they've been unbelievable, and it's much down to Matt Phillips in the last month as well. Those are your 6 nominations. My vote is going to go for Matt Phillips. There it is. It has been cast. I'm hoping that he gets it for several reasons. A, because obviously he has performed the best out of those 6 players. There's no denying that. He's done more than those 6 players has. I know a lot of people are going to argue for Diego Costa here, and I would more than happily welcome him. But a lot of people have been priced out of doing the Player of the Month for quite a few weeks now. Matt Phillips would be a very affordable player because he's only really going to be, 80, 81 rated maximum, because he's actually a silver player right now. In fact, he may not even go to 80 rated, but he's going to be an insane player because he's already got 89 pace, he's got decent dribbling, passing, etc. His card would look very sexy, and I would very much like to see Matt Phillips given Player of the Month. That's my opinion. Please let me know in the comment section down below who you think deserves it out of those 6, and who you think should have been included but was left out. Moses, my heart goes out to you, mate, because honestly, if Moses was in there, I think Moses deserves to win it. Like, that's how silly it is. He deserves to be nominated, but he also deserves to go on and win it because he's had such an insane month. But Matt Phillips, out of those 6, in my opinion, deserves it. Let me know down below who you think deserves it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Of course, smack the like button if you've enjoyed it. See you guys later on tonight for the Team of the Week predictions. And until then, goodbye.